From the center square, Joan Rivers. From LA Law, Alan Raikin. From the world of sports, Roy Firestone. From the Northwest Square, Jim J. Bullock. From TV's Married with Children, the Bundys, Katie Segal and Ed O'Neill. From the comedy stage, Brett Butler. From the Newlywed Game, Bob Eubanks. From the Facts of Life, Kim Fields. And me, I'm Shadow Stevens. We are the new Hollywood Squares. And here's your host, Don
Shadow. Thank you, Shadow Stevens, and welcome to the new Hollywood Squares. Hello, Squares. It is Monday, and we come to entertain America and Canada and all the ships at sea. Our reigning champion, he's back again. We can't keep a good man away. Joel Beeson. Welcome, Joel, back to the show. Hi, Joel. Tell us something about yourself. It's been, well, since last week that we saw you.
Yeah, I still live in North Hollywood, California, and originally from Pilot Mountain, North Carolina, and I do modeling in my spare time.
Yes, well, good. And you also work as a bouncer, don't you, with something exciting like that? Yeah, so treat him well because he could bounce us all around the room. On my left, our challenger is Marilyn Barnes. Hi, Marilyn.
Hi, Don.
You're so lovely. Tell the stars about yourself.
Yes, I am a field engineer for a computer company. My interests include bodybuilding, and also I enjoy singing with the St. Michael's Choir.
Woo! Good luck on the show today.
Thank you very much.
Here's how you do well on Hollywood Squares. You win 3 squares in a row. Tic-tac-toe, across, down, or diagonally, or you acquire as many squares as you possibly can. Winner of each game will receive $500, and the third game is worth $1,000, so you can catch up. As always, whoever amasses the most money at the end of the show will have a chance to drive away a beautiful Buick. Look at those cars. Our challenger starts. Marilyn, pick a square. Earn it by determining if the celebrity is giving a correct answer. Let's get started. Pick a square.
Yes, can I have Alan Ratchins, please?
Yes, Alan. From L.A. Law. Hi, Alan.
Hi, John.
Congratulations on L.A. Law. That's a good show.
I think so, too.
Here's a question for you. According to Health Magazine, are bald men... I don't know why you get these questions, Alan. Are bald men really more virile and manly than other men?
Yes. And if you don't believe me, you can ask any of my 37 children.
Right. But is that true? Bald men more virile? They always say that.
This is an area where I have some considerable expertise, and the answer is definitely an unequivocal yes.
He says, yes, Marilyn.
I agree.
No, Marilyn. It's a myth. X gets a square. It's not true at all. Joel, pick a square.
Go with Katie and Ed.
Yes, Katie and Ed, the Bundys. Katie and Ed from Married with Children. Congratulations on your show on the Fox Network, gang. We want to show a little bit from that new comedy show. Watch this film clip, and then we'll talk to Katie and Ed. Watch this.
Now listen, you're always complaining I don't get your food, so I got your ribs. Now I want you to do something for me you've been promising for a long time.
What's that you say, Peg? I'm sorry, it's just this darn headache.
Not that. I meant something that would require movement on your part.
Katie Segal and Ed O'Neill, the Bundys. The show is called Married with Children. The question is, what U.S. president was unmarried and without children?
I think I know who it is. I think that it was William Henry Harrison. That's it.
Joel?
I agree.
James Buchanan, you're helping each other. Circle gets the square. Thank you, Bundys. Over to you, Marilyn.
Yes, Joan Rivers, please.
Joan Rivers, our center square. Joan, according to Tammy Baker.
My dear friend.
Of course. Her new song. She has a new song out called The Ballad of Jim and Tammy Baker. She says it should be sung to the tune of something. To the tune of what?
Hey, big spender.
I heard her sing this song. It's a real song.
Yes, we've all heard. I mean,
Right. What should it be sung to the tune?
Harper Valley, PTA,
Harper Valley, PTA, Maryland.
Harper Valley.
I agree.
That's it. Circle gets a square. Harper Valley, PTA. Joel.
I'll go with Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock, one of our regular family.
Hey, Joel. I'll pay you later.
Jim, the busload showed up from your fan club.
Thank God they got the check. Oh, yeah.
Jim, if someone places rocks on a grave in Ireland,
Yeah.
what does it mean?
It means the florist was closed. I think it means that it's the graveside of a Klan member.
So before the block, Joel, he says it means they're a Klan member.
I disagree.
X gets a square. It means to ward off vampires.
Oh, you don't mean it.
X gets a square. Marilyn Barnes.
Yes. Kim Fields the block.
Kim Fields has grown up on the facts of life.
How do you mean she's grown up?
Sorry,
Kim, facts of life has been on so many years. What's the biggest fact about life that you've learned over the years, Kim?
Or the two?
Stay away from dirty old men.
Oh, thanks a lot, Kim.
Oh, touche. Ouch.
This is before the block, Kim. Does
Yes.
anyone have a perfectly matched set of ears?
Does anyone? Mickey Mouse in a net. No, No.
This is for the block. Marilyn?
I agree.
That's it. No ears are perfectly matched. Circle gets a square. Joel, pick a square.
Shadow Stevens the block.
Shadow Stevens, our announcer. Hi, Shadow.
Hey, John.
Shadow,
You came in.
the man who knows most things.
Yeah.
Where do Brazil nuts come from?
I detect a trick question here. Joel, is where the obvious is obviously not right, and the
I think we
obviously
know what a
right
trick
one is
question
obviously
is,
not
Shadow.
what it is. So
Where do Brazil nuts come
I'm
from?
going to go with the obvious. I'm going to say Brazil.
Joel, this will be for the block. He says they come from Brazil.
I disagree.
Bolivia. X gets a square. Very nice, Shadow. Marilyn, pick a square.
Bob Eubanks, please.
Bob Eubanks from the new Newlywed Game. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Bob, when I knew I was going to be hosting the Hollywood Squares, I studied you for weeks. I think you're an excellent host on television. Congratulations. You do it so well.
Thank you.
One of the best.
21 years, you got to learn something.
Well, you've learned your trade very well.
Thank you.
Here's a question for you. Let's see how smart you are.
Uh-oh.
According to Marriage and Divorce Today magazine, the most effective time for marital counseling is when?
After an appearance on the Newlywed Game, when else?
You get into some dillies on that show.
No, the most effective time?
Most effective time.
For counseling. Probably just prior to getting married. Just before you get married, I think is a good time.
Marilyn?
I agree.
During the first year, X gets the square. Good answer, though, Bob. Joel, pick a square.
Roy Firestone.
Roy Firestone from ESPN Sports Look. Now covering the NFL games.
NFL, that's right. We're underway.
Yes, sportscaster, impressionist. You know, Roy, there's one guy that we haven't had on Hollywood Squares yet, and that's Howard Cosell. Could you help us maybe get him on the show in some way?
You know, he's back, by the way. Howard
Yes.
Cosell's got a syndicated show starting in January, talk show.
Yes?
This is Howard Cosell getting up in the morning, putting on his toupee.
You talk too much. You worry me to death. You talk too much. You even worry my pet. You just talk too much. You talk, simply put, too much.
Roy Firestone. Now we don't have to have him on the show. But,
That's right.
I must remind you, this could be our fifth X.
It could
Roy.
be, couldn't it?
It could be, and Joel, you could win the game this way. According to Human Behavior magazine, who talks more about themselves, men or women?
I would say the men.
For the win, Joel, what do you think?
I disagree.
X gets a square, $500. Women! Women! As always, game number 2 is our secret square game, and the player who chooses that square could win this shadow.
It's a trip to Hawaii, John. Hawaii. You and a guest will fly aboard Hawaiian Airlines offering wide-body L-1011 TriStar jets world-class premier Pacific service and the graciousness of Polynesia, furnished by Hawaiian Airlines, and you'll enjoy a 7-day, 6-night stay at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, home of Don Ho, ladies and gentlemen. A 20-acre resort on the largest beach at Waikiki with dazzling views, swimming pools, snorkeling, and more, furnished by the Hilton Hawaiian Village.
Let's reveal our secret square to our home audience only. Marilyn, you have to catch up. Pick a talented square.
Okay. Alan Rachins, please.
Yeah, how did you know that? From L.A. Law. Hi, Alan. According to a noted psychologist, Alan, if you respond to a question with, yeah, you're a casual person. Did you know that?
I didn't know that.
Well, that's not your question. Yes, sirree, and you're a happy person. What does it mean if you respond by simply nodding?
It means your lawyer's sitting next to you.
Simply nodding. What do you think?
I think it means that you're just being polite.
Marilyn.
I agree.
No, it means you're a shy person. That's what they say. Joel, pick a square.
Joan Rivers.
Joan Rivers. Joan, according to Boy's Life magazine, you do a lot of reading. I don't imagine you read Boy's Life. The three most important advancements of civilization, have been language, the wheel, and what else?
Take out food. The three biggest...
Biggest advancements of civilization.
I was there. Three biggest advancements in civilization were the wheel.
The wheel, language,
and I was there when it happened, unfortunately. Fire.
Fire. Joel, what do you think?
I agree.
That's it. She wasn't there, but that's it.
Oh, thank you.
Marilyn, pick a square.
Kim Phillips, please.
Oh, no. Kim. A secret square, Kim. Are you excited?
I'm excited. I hope I get this right.
Kim, who was the oldest man ever to become president of the United States? Ronald W. Reagan, Woodrow Wilson, or Chester A. Arthur?
Reagan.
Reagan, Marilyn.
I agree.
Pack your bags. She's going to Hawaii, and Circle gets the square. Joel, where are you going?
Jim J. Bullock.
Jim J. Bullock. Interesting. I might have gone to Roy Firestone for tic-tac-toe, but maybe it's another game you're thinking of, Joel. It's all right. Jim J. Jim.
What?
What came first, the chicken or the egg? I knew we'd get around to this question someday on the Hollywood Square.
What came first, chicken and egg? I don't know. You tell me.
Today we're going to get closer to that answer by determining what will hit the ground first.
Which came first, John, you or your hair?
Okay. That was not the question. If you'll start wrapping your chicken...
Yeah, I'm wrapping this baby
I'll
up.
explain.
Baby up.
Right? That chicken that you're getting ready to mail, according to physics, when those two objects... Do you have an egg there? You have an egg as well?
I have a bowl of eggs, John.
All right, you have an egg and a chicken. Watch my lips, Jim. According to physics, when those two objects are dropped from your square, will the heavier one hit the ground first, or will they both hit at the same time?
You mean when these two objects are dropped, this 600-pound of frozen chicken breast or this 1-ounce egg, which is going to hit first?
Yes.
Why don't we see, John?
Wait, well, you have to answer it first. According to physics...
Excuse me? God, the producers are like, no!
There is a lot. We just have one chicken and one egg. Don't drop them. According to physics...
Okay, go on with the show. Go on. I'm sorry.
According to physics, which will drop first, the chicken or the egg? Jim, we need an answer.
Well, I'm going to say that these breasts, because they're very heavy.
Says the breast will drop first. Joel, what do you think? You understand the question?
I disagree.
You disagree that you think
Fine,
it'll be the
Joel.
egg that'll drop first. All right, you say the chicken, he says the egg.
Let's do it.
You ready?
All right.
Ready? Drop them right together. Okay, right now, let's see that once again in slow motion.
All right.
Now we know what came first. It was the chicken that came first. So Circle gets the square. I'm sorry, Joel. It was the chicken. And the physics principle is only when it's in a vacuum will they hit at the same time. A little bit of a trick there. Marilyn, over to you.
Yes, Roy Firestone to block, please.
Yes, that might be the way. Roy.
What a mess down there. Really a mess.
Did you get any on you there?
No, it's okay.
Roy, in the Bible, it says that wine can gladden the heart of a man.
Mm-hmm.
What does it say can quench the thirst of a jackass?
Why don't we ask Howard Cosell? No, how about,
Quench the thirst of a jackass.
not Maalox. No, it wouldn't be Maalox.
This is for the block.
I would say a Dubonnet wine.
You say wine does both things, then, I guess.
Yes. also.
Marilyn, what do you think?
I disagree.
Good for you. Water does that. When a jackass drinks water, circle gets the square. You have the block. Joel, take a square.
Brett Butler.
Brett Buckler, comedian. Hi, Brett. Hi. Welcome to the Hollywood Squares.
Thank you.
We've seen you on The Tonight Show and at many of the major comedy clubs around the around the country, and you're a very funny lady.
Thank you.
Yes. Brett, it's a favorite Southern dish. Are you from the South?
Yes, I am.
Whereabouts?
I'm from Marietta, Georgia,
Ah.
and there's eggs still dripping up here.
It sure is.
Okay. Southern dish. It's called cracklin' bread. It's basically, you see, it's cornbread containing pieces of fried something. Fried what?
Fishing boots. Joel picked me. He's looking at me like somebody teach you how to make biscuits. You won't be up there, would you, girl? I know you're thinking that.
There's something fried.
I think corn is in it. I think corn is in it.
Corn is in it in cracklin' bread. Joel, this will be for the block. What do you think?
I agree.
No. It's pork, and the pork is called cracklins. That's how it works. Can't put a circle there. Got to earn it yourself. Marilyn, which way do you want to go?
Yes, Brett Butler, please.
Brett Butler, yes. Brett, you're on a roll. Brett, what is a cheerleader's most common injury?
Probably when the wind blows hard and her forehead buckles in. Apparently there's some here. No, I think maybe it like a twisted knee or something.
Twisted knee. Sounds like a town in Illinois. Twisted knee. Marilyn, this is for the win. What do you think?
I agree.
No. Sprained ankle. X gets the square. Good game. Joel, you're still in it.
Bob Eubanks to win.
Bob Eubanks from the new Newlywed Game.
Oh. Be good to me now.
Bob, the wedding march was originally written as part of the incidental music for a play. Who wrote it?
Mozart.
Mozart. Joel, this is for the win. What do you think?
I disagree.
Mendelssohn. X gets a square. $500. Marilyn, pick a square. Your turn now. We've got to make some money for you. We have time for just one last question. Pick a square.
Joan Rivers, please.
Yes, Joan. You know, Hollywood Squares is going to the Diplomat Hotel. We'll be coming to you live once again from Florida, and we will follow Joan Rivers in there because you're going to be at the Diplomat New Year's Eve.
New Year's Eve, yes.
So be sure you clean up the dressing rooms before you leave. Well, you'll be back there, and you might have
Lysol.
You'll have the same dressing room. Joan, what creates a stationary front?
A good cross-your-heart bra. Oh, please, could you do better than you sit here?
What creates a stationary front?
Oh, I don't know anything about this. I'll take a shot. It sounds good. A drop in barometric pressure.
A drop in the barometer. Marilyn?
I disagree.
When one warm air mass meets a cold air mass that's not moving, circle gets a square. You have $200, Marilyn.
Nice.
Congratulations. And I see by our old tote board that we still have our reigning champion with us, the bouncer himself, Joel Beeson. Congratulations, Joel. Sit right there, I'll get right back to you. Marilyn Barnes, you won $200 plus a trip to Hawaii. You have fun and think of us while you're there. Everybody say bye, Marilyn.
Thank you. It was fun.
Thanks for joining us on the Hollywood Squares. Joel, you've been here so many days, you know how it works. Last week, you tried 2 of the cars, didn't win them, but today you have a 1 in 3 chance of winning. We have 3 keys here. We've taken away the 2 least expensive Buicks. Pick a key, and let's see which Buick you want to try. All right, which one will you try? Will you try the Buick Skylark? the Century Limited or LeSabre. That key will start one of them. Joel, what do you think?
I'll go with Sabre.
Good luck. The Sabre and Joel right after this. Stay with us. Maybe he'll win it today. Joel has chosen the Bundys as his good luck celebrities and this beautiful LeSabre. Shadow, tell us about the car.
Buick's LeSabre, sleek styling and luxury in a trim, aerodynamic body design, comfortably seats 6 passengers, furnished by Buick.
The LeSabre's worth $16,436. Good luck, Joel. On the count of 3, audience and stars, turn that key on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Joel, bad news, you didn't win this one. Good news is you're still our reigning champion. You've already won $3,900. Is that right? And you're coming back tomorrow. You have a 1 in 2 chance tomorrow. We'll welcome you back tomorrow. We'll welcome you all back tomorrow to the all-new Hollywood Squares. Bye-bye, everybody.
Some of our departing contestants will receive the following Velaments, the only breath made with 5 all-natural flavors. Try them all for a taste so fresh and natural it takes your breath away. And Haynes Auto Manuals, specific do-it-yourself manuals covering troubleshooting, maintenance, and repair. Available for most vehicles, like having a mechanic in every book. And the Regina Housekeeper, the upright vacuum cleaner that cleans from floor to ceiling, can reach beyond the limits of ordinary cleaning. And Shield Deodorant Soap, it keeps you feeling fresh and clean all day long. Feel fresh the whole day through with Shield.